Hi guys, it's Steffi from the Novelty Corner and I am back today with a hopefully quick little tutorial inspiration video inspired by these cute little mini folders by Pink Paisley that came in the May Brimbles box. So if you've seen my unboxing, you've seen these little pockets. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're tiny little file folders. So this is what they look like. And I will preface this by saying I apologise for the lining because it's decided to go very, very grey outside. So they're just little file folders. And I know a lot of people in the Mrs. Brimbles Facebook group were wondering how to use them, and there's been lots and lots of suggestions floating around, including variations on what I'm going to show you, but I thought I would show you what I've been doing with them. So I'll pop those over there to the side. One of the pockets I've already used. It's this one here. I'm not going to take it out because then I'm going to have trouble getting all my pages back in. But all I did was, for this one, I stapled along the edge and then added some washi tape to cover the staples and keep it a little bit more secure, and added a couple of stickers and then punched the sides to make a little sticker holder. And these stickers are the ones that I use almost daily to fill in my spreads as I go through at the end of the day and mark in extra things that have happened. So these are the ones I use all the time, and then once they're finished I pull them out, so I don't need a big pocket for that. So that's really easy. If you've got a stapler, you can just staple along the edge, add some washi tape and then punch it, and that works really well. However, recently I have become kind of obsessed. Actually, I'm going to pull out this. I've become obsessed with hand stitching paper, and I totally blame Teddy Confetti, who makes confetti dories, for this, because I've been obsessed with hand stitching on paper. So I've been doing this in my art journal. I've been hand stitching the pages of each page, and I've almost finished my first little art journal traveler's notebook thing, so I'm going to do a flip through of that hopefully in the next couple of weeks. But I thought this would be a really cool effect in your planner as well. So I'm also going to be adding this one to my planner. So you can see I've already hand stitched this. It's not perfect. I don't claim to be the world's best, oops, and that's come undone. I don't claim to be the world's best hand stitcher. I just hate machine sewing. I can't help it. I'm really not a fan. And I'll fix it up in a minute. But all I would do next is grab this, and I use friction pens when I'm marking holes, because not only can I see them, I can also then erase them if I need to. I'm not going to do that in quite as far as that, I don't think. Just so I've got a bit more extra room. And there you go, you have a little pocket, because the rings will keep anything in, so unless you're storing tiny little things that are going to slip out, you don't need to do the other side. The other suggestion could be, and I've got an idea for my traveler's notebook art journal, that I'm going to include this particular pocket with the black and the gold foil. Haven't completely cemented my ideas, but as soon as I've got it done, I will probably add a photo to the corresponding blog post for this video. So I'll show you really quickly how I do my hand stitching. So I have one of the Amy Tangerine stitching kits and one of her paper piercing tools, but you could use a thick needle or anything like that. You just need something that'll go through the cardstock. I'm not going to be too pedantic. You just poke it through. It's not too difficult to do. And I apologise, this is probably making my camera move a little bit. Okay, now where's my little lid? Pop that back on there so I don't poke myself. I've just threaded my needle with some black embroidery thread. I did have to use one of the little thread helpers to do that because, yeah, I'm not very good at it. And I'm also really not good at starting my blanket stitch, but that's okay. I'm not someone who gets hung up on all the details. So I'm pretty sure that I can do this quickly enough without having it to... Yeah, see? I can never start this right, but that's okay. So basically the point is you just go in through the holes and then you pull it back through the loop. Oh, nearly lost my tail. I'm doing this, oh sorry, I don't even know if that was in frame. So, oh, which way was I going? Oh man, I can't even remember. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. It's hand stitching. It's allowed to look a little bit off, right? Maybe if I do it this way, it'll stay in frame. Note to self, people, probably not a good idea to hand stitch while you're standing up, trying to film on camera. But nearly done. And then all I do, because I don't mind it looking a little bit rough, oops, it's going to be a giant knot, and that's okay. And trim off the excess, and you've got yourself a little sewn pocket. You could machine stitch it, like I said, but I just am not a machine stitching person. So this works for me. So there you go, you've got two little sewn pockets, a little bit with a little bit of a decorative element that you wouldn't normally have. And it adds a little bit of extra something to either your planners or to your art journals or to whatever it is you're using. So I hope that gave you a little bit of inspiration, or you know, the opportunity to try stitching. You don't have to do blanket stitch, you could do a whip stitch or a running stitch, whatever you really want to do. I just like the effect of the blanket stitch. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for future videos, and if you have any suggestions or questions, leave them down below. I'd love to hear from you. But thank you very much for watching. I hope wherever you are in the world you're having a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.